everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a really requested video. This is one that a lot of people have asked me to do for a really long time, and I'm super excited to do it for you guys. So I'm going to be doing kind of like a how I organize and plan, kind of like how I stay organized for the back to school years and prevent procrastinating. So I'm going to be, kind of showing you guys my tips and tricks for staying organized during the school year. My sister just started college, so I've been kind of like showing her kind of my tips and tricks. So I'm going to be showing you guys, just as I showed her, just kind of like how I stay organized. My main tip is having a planner is like the main thing. So before we get into this video, I just want to say I am doing a back to school series. So every Friday on my channel, I do a back to school series video. Come back to my channel every Friday, subscribe and turn on my notification bell if you guys want to see my back to school videos. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's emilygrace.26. I'm going to be showing you guys kind of like my tips and tricks for staying organized. This really has worked well for me, my method of success. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys, and it might not work for everybody, but this is just what personally works for me. And my main tip is really just having a planner and planning things out. And that's probably just because I'm such a list oriented, planning ahead person. Even just for example, for today, it's Saturday, and I planned, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I planned it kind of like hourly. So I'm just like a very kind of like planning oriented person. Even like on vacation when we went to Disney, I planned out like what rides we're gonna do, what rides I'm gonna get fast passes for. I planned out like where we're gonna have lunch, what rides we're gonna ride before and after lunch. Like, I'm just like a very planning oriented person. So that's probably why I am this way. So if you're not like wired that way, this might be, you might not like this, but I'm gonna try and get you this way. My main tip is to have a planner. In high school, I think I had a planner, but I never really used it. So I work at American Eagle, and I got my manager job, and with having a manager position, you get your job, or you get your schedule like an entire month in advance, and it's not actually like in the electronic scheduling system. It's just kind of like written down on paper. And so I got a planner to kind of have like the calendar month view to write down the days I work, and just kind of like to plan ahead of time like what videos I want to do, to just kind of like work with my school, or to work with my work schedules. Because I was already kind of like in the habit of using that planner to kind of like plan out when I was working, when I was going to film videos and that sort of thing. I was kind of like already in the habit of it. I just kind of like started doing that with school, and it just really helped me. So having a planner is just like probably my #1 tip. There's so many different planners that you can get. The one I really like, I'm going to be kind of talking about in this planner, is Personal Planner. I've been like really obsessed with them. You can kind of like personalize it however you want. I'm going to be working with them in this video. I love their planners because you can like kind of personalize them however you want. So like I said, I'm a big planner person in general, but I feel like with planners, you're always like, I wish it had this, or I wish it didn't have this, or I wish it was more like this. So you can kind of like fix all of those things and make your planner exactly how you want with Personal Planner, which is why I like them so much. So I'll kind of be talking about that and showing you guys my planner that I designed kind of like in a second here in this video. But I just want to mention that I do have a discount code. I'm going to be showing it on the screen that will give you 15% off until September 15th. I'll be doing a giveaway, and you can win a gift card for any size planner, which is awesome because they have so many different ones. And they ship worldwide, which is amazing as well. So no matter where you live, you can win the giveaway. So to enter the giveaway, you have to follow @Personal Planner on Instagram, or like them on Facebook, Personal Planner. And then you also have to subscribe to me, and then follow me on Instagram @emilygrace.26. So pretty easy giveaway rules. That's all you have to do to enter the giveaway. And I will be announcing the giveaway on my Instagram. Make sure to enter that giveaway so you can possibly win any size planner of your own. I think that's like my #1 tip for staying organized, is just like having some sort of planner, just like to plan ahead. And I'll kind of like be talking about like exactly like what I do and how I plan and how I organize in this video, but that's just kind of like the main thing to kind of get us started. So let's go ahead and get to the video, and I'll show you exactly what I do. So the first thing I do in the planning and organizing process at the beginning of the school year is I print out all of my school schedules and like syllabuses. So I just printed out a couple to kind of give you an example. So for some classes, they're very structured, like this one. Every single assignment for the entire year is due on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that makes it really easy. So I'll just write up on the top of here, Mondays and Wednesdays. I've taken this teacher in this kind of class before, so I know the lectures are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the best time is to take the class. If you just do all of the homework on Thursdays, then it'll all be turned in on time. So Thursdays is the best time to do the homework. For this class, you can kind of see everything is kind of due every day. So there's not really like one specific day that it's due. To August, since August is almost over, because we're going to be kind of like marking up the month view of the calendar. So one of my classes is health, and health is due Sunday. So I'll just kind of print off, and sometimes what I'll do, so I'm not like actually marking on my nice planner, I'll just go on my computer and print off like an actual, just like a calendar, just like one that you can print off the internet. But instead of doing it on my nice planner, I'm not gonna be looking at August anymore because the month is pretty much over. Sunday is when all of my health assignments are due. So this will just kind of be like a visual of when that is due. So we're gonna do green for health. We'll do blue for accounting. Mondays and Wednesdays. In the past, like all 4 or 5 of my classes, like every single class has had like a set schedule like this, where every single assignment is due on a specific day. So last year my statistics was always due on Fridays, but this year I have a lot of classes like my English class where it's just kind of scattered. 2 of my classes I don't even have an actual schedule like at all. So those classes I can't really plan for at all, because some weeks I might have no homework, some weeks I might have a lot of homework. I really just don't know, so I can't plan for them. So those 2 classes I can't plan for at all. My English class is just going to be really different. So basically I'm just going to pick a day that works for my schedule that I'm just going to do the entire week's worth of class, because I don't, like I said, it's just, it looks like there's a lot more that's kind of on Fridays, so maybe doing it on Wednesday nights might be the best. So you can kind of see here, I've got stuff due on Sundays, I've got stuff due on Mondays and Wednesdays. But basically, like another way you could do it, like let's just say I had my statistics class, let's say it was just due on Friday, like I would just go on here and be like, plan it like this. So just kind of go through and just kind of like look at a calendar and take your classes and just kind of maybe like take different highlighters or whatever, and just kind of like, so you can like visually see when your classes are due to kind of figure out what day would be best to work on which class. And once you can kind of see that, and you might have like the same, like all your classes might be due on Fridays, all your classes might be due on Sundays. I've had that happen to me before. Accounting class is on Monday, and then your health class is on, you know, Friday. You're gonna wanna work on your accounting class, you know, maybe towards, you know, maybe Friday or Thursday, so then you've already got it done the next week, due on Monday. And then if your statistics class is due on Friday, you might want to work on it on Wednesday or something, so it's ready on Friday, you know what I mean? So just kind of like based on the due dates is when you're gonna want to like plan out when you're gonna want to work on that, if that makes sense. Basically what I'm doing here is just kind of planning out what day. I like to have a designated day and time to do each class and each homework. And if you just have Mondays, the only thing you have to do is health, then you're gonna actually, like, if only having one class to actually focus on that day is gonna make it so much easier than not doing anything the whole week, and then on Friday having to play catch up and do all of the homework for the whole week for all your classes. So I usually work on my health class, even though it's due on Sundays. Between my classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, I have like 2 hours almost in between them, and I don't have anything to do, so I always work on that online class. It's usually enough time to knock it out. Any extra I will just usually do on Fridays to like catch up on. So I will just write that on the side. Mondays, Wednesdays, health. Thursdays, I want to work on accounting. I can't work on accounting Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday because I won't actually have all the information I need to do the homework until Thursday, because I'll have the lecture, my last lecture on Thursday. So now that we've kind of figured out like what days we want to do what each class is, which is kind of like the most important part, now we're actually, and this kind of depends on the person. I like to plan out the entire semester, which is crazy, but I will literally go through, and what I'm about to show you, do this for like the whole semester. And sometimes you can't, sometimes you don't have like your schedule for the whole semester. Go ahead and start on this week, which is like Labor Day. So this is gonna be a little bit different because we don't actually have this Monday to do stuff because it's Labor Day, so we don't actually have school that day. We're gonna have to make up for that day of not doing homework if it's like for an online class or something, because we're still gonna have the same amount of homework due, but we just won't have that day to do it. On Wednesday, I figured I would do my English on Wednesdays. So this is the week I'm on. I don't know if you can really see the schedule from there, but I've got a peer review that we're doing on Wednesday and an editing activity, so not necessarily anything due on Wednesday. But on Friday, I've got a final draft of an essay due, and a journal entry that is due. So that's what we're gonna be doing on Wednesday. Just kind of like wrote the English assignment that I need to do. So since I won't be doing health, I would normally do it on Monday and Wednesday. I need to like kind of like catch up there. So I need to do some health assignments. And this might not make a lot of sense to you because you don't really understand my classes and the actual assignments I have. But those are just like the actual, like that's the class and those are the assignments. It should be done during my school hours, like during my little time in between classes. And then that'll be done once I get home from school. Moving on to the side. I always write down when I work too. So I always write down when I work. And that's just kind of like how I would plan. So I would kind of just do that for every single week, just kind of like based on my schedules when it's like when I have due dates. So basically my accounting class is the same every single week. The health is pretty much the same every single week. The English is not the same every single week, but it's gonna be similar every week. It's just always gonna be on Wednesdays. If I have a lot of stuff, I might do it on Mondays and Wednesdays. What I do, and then I would just plan it for the entire semester. Like I would literally just go through all the way until December and plan like what specific days I need to do each specific assignments, and then I would just try not to get behind and actually do those things. And then as long as I do, I will literally never turn in anything late and I will always stay on schedule. And I try and do that with my YouTube as well and just like work and everything. So that is how I organize and plan. I leave empty spaces just in case there are things that come up, like homework assignments that I don't necessarily plan for, just because I do have those classes that don't really give me schedules. Like the other day, my microeconomics class gave me like a 4-page homework assignment that I didn't have in my schedule. So if every single day was like completely booked up, I would be screwed. But because I had empty spaces, I just kind of like squeezed it into one of those like empty spaces and got it done. So you gotta leave yourself some empty space. You can't completely fill up every single spot. Anyways, that is how I organize and plan. Like I said, I particularly like this planner just because there's so many little spaces. So I'll usually write in this like to do the most important things, which I usually save that for the actual week. This isn't something I really plan in advance. This is just kind of like throughout the week, just like stuff that comes up, like, you know, maybe the last week I didn't really get that video edited, so I kind of write like, oh, really important, like need to finish that video from last week, or oh, really need to finish that draft for that essay for English class, still haven't done it yet, you know, that sort of thing. So I kind of save this for the actual current week. This isn't really something I usually plan out in advance. So really quickly, I just want to show you the planner I designed with Personal Planner. So this is what it looked like. I actually made this cover on PicMonkey. I just took like a solid pink. It's actually the one I use in my videos, so just like a solid pink background. And then I just typed out like 2018-2019 with a cute font I liked. And then I put this you know, kind of like solid square border around it. So I just thought this would be really cute and really simple. And then on the back, it's a picture of my sister and I at the Beverly Hills Hotel in LA. I just love it so much. It's so cute. It's one of my favorite pictures and one of my favorite memories. So I just thought this would be really cute. So I kind of like matched up the colors with the picture. So it's really, really cute. I love that you can kind of customize. You can have one of your favorite like pictures, one of your favorite memories. And then I kind of did this so it looked like a typical kind of planner. I have another personal planner as well from last year, and I did a picture of another picture of my sister and I in LA, and then a picture of Riley and I actually in LA as well. So I love that you can have like some of your favorite memories on the planner. And the inside, on the inside, you can have a cute like little customized message. DBP is just like a term in American Eagle. It's like a daily business planner. I use it a lot as a manager, so that's what that means for those of you who don't know. On the inside, I have like this kind of like Beverly Hills Hotel-esque kind of thing at the top. So it's just pink with like the little palm leaves. I thought that would be kind of cute and match the theme on the front and the back. So I have that on the inside. And then I just did lines. You can do no lines, you can do half lines, but there's lots of different kind of ways you can set that up. But that's what I did. And then I kind of have, I showed this kind of like in the, once I'm planning, but I did like a to-do list, another list, and then just like a non-titled list. And then this is kind of like what the month view looks like. So I really did keep mine very simple, very basic. I don't like too much stuff, but you can add really honestly like a lot of stuff. You can add like workout, exercise, work hours. You can add like lots of little stuff on the sides that you can like kind of like write in times. You can add like an hourly kind of time thing, which I did consider because I do like to kind of plan out my time, my day by the hour, but I never really stick with it, and I like to add lists. So I didn't end up putting the time thing, but I might do that next time. When you get to the end of the planner, you can kind of like personalize what you want the back pages to be. So I have an overview of 2018, and then I've got an overview of 2019, some blank lined pages, which I feel like is pretty standard, pretty necessary. And then I have some coloring pages, which is like so cute. I absolutely love that you can do that. You also get some like stickers with it, and then you get this on the inside, and I love this little thing. You can just have it on the month, and then you can put like any like loose leaf, like little to-do lists inside of it, and that's just like super nice. That's kind of like attached in there, and it's like a little folder that you can put all your stuff in. So super nice. I love it so much. I just love how you can kind of like customize it and add all the extra stuff to it, especially the coloring book. So that is what mine looks like. That's what I designed to kind of like give you some inspiration. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at EmilyGrace.26 and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to follow Personal Planner at Personal Planner on Instagram and like them on Facebook so you can enter the giveaway and win any size personal planner of your own. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now you are all ready to be organized. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.